Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flow, so find some space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a nice comfy seat. And we might actually bring our hands to the ground beside us, lightly rest your fingertips. You can close your eyes as well and take an inhale as you press into the ground a little bit and lengthen through your spine. And let that breath go. Take another inhale and let it go. Do that one more time, a nice slow deep breath in and out. Awesome, you guys. We're gonna move our hands, taking our palms to face forwards. You can spread your fingers wide and we're gonna try to bring our fingertips to the ground in front of us again. Sometimes it's easier to sit on the knees, but whatever you would like to do here, stretching the fingers, spreading them wide, send your thumbs out to the sides too. Then you can close your eyes again. You can bring some more length into your spine. You might take a little bit of a pulse forwards with the palms, or just be still. But soften through your forehead as well as your jaw. Send your thumbs out to the side. Feel that nice stretch through your hand. You can slowly start to release that. Maybe bringing your hands to your knees. Let your palms face down. Let your fingers just relax completely. Let them curl naturally. Take another inhale though to lengthen your spine again. And let it go. And then if you do still have your eyes closed, we can start to open them up. We'll make our way into tabletop from here, so onto our hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide. Once you get there, maybe give your hips a bit of a sway side to side too. And then tuck your toes and lift your knees into your downward facing dog. And you might start to pedal the feet. Lift and lower your heels. Bend and straighten the legs, the knees. Let your head and chest get heavier. Can you breathe a little bit deeper too? Fill your body up with air and let it all go. Awesome work, you guys. Let's use an inhale to look forwards. And as you exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale into a half lift, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, let your arms fall down to your sides. You can roll your shoulders back and spread your fingers wide. Take an inhale to reach up again and exhale. As you slowly fold forwards, inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take another inhale to reach up and exhale to fold forwards. Let an inhale lift your chest halfway. Exhale to fold down, plant your hands, step your feet back and into downward facing dog, pressing the ground away. Let's stay here for an inhale. And as you exhale, let your knees come down to your tabletop. And then start to shift your shoulders forwards towards your fingertips or maybe past them. Start to bend your elbows and lower your chest, your chin down. Take an inhale to slide forwards onto your belly and a shoulder roll to lift the chest a little for a low cobra. Let your elbows squeeze in towards your sides. pause. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to push all the way back into child's pose. So widen your knees, send your hips back, press into the hands a little bit too. You might even lift your elbows, your forearms up. You might be on your fingertips. Can you lightly rest your forehead down or as close to the ground as it will go? Take just one more breath here. And then use an inhale to lift back into your tabletop. Bring your knees in, bring your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and lift into your downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling the feet a few more times. Take a slow, deep breath in and out, and then using an inhale to look forwards. As you exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat, inhaling into a half lift once you get there. And exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. And as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into your half lift. And exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Take your feet back into downward facing dog for a nice big inhale. With the exhale, lower your knees to your tabletop. Start to shift the shoulders forwards. Bend the elbows. Inhale. And exhale, lower the chest. Lower the chin. Slide onto your belly. Lift your chest a little more. Shoulder roll. Nice low cobra. Stay for an inhale. As you exhale, let's push ourselves back, maybe a little more gracefully all the way into child's pose. Take a moment to maybe lift the palms, push into the fingers. Maybe lift the elbows too, and try to bring your forehead down towards the ground. Awesome work, you guys. Use an inhale to rise back into your tabletop. Hands and knees, tucking the toes, lift up into your downward facing dog. Maybe a quick pedal of the feet. Let your chest get a bit heavier too, and then use an inhale to look forwards. As you exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your side. Shoulder roll. Inhale to reach back up. And exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to plant our hands. Our left foot's going to come back into a lunge. You can lower your knee or you can keep it lifted. Take a breath here, a couple breath here. Your lunge. We're going to keep our chest low. Might be touching your front knee or quad, and maybe you'll lift your hands. Strong through the legs, spread your fingers wide, look down, stay low through the chest, press into the feet. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down, bring your back knee down too if it's lifted, and then send your hips back for a half split. Maybe pushing the foot down into the ground. Maybe lowering your chest towards your knee. And then let's use an inhale to come back into our lunge. You might keep your knee down. You might tuck your toes and lift it back up. Finding your lunge again though. Now let's use an inhale to look forwards and exhale. Bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, take your right foot back. Your knee can come down or it can stay lifted. Start to find your balance. Find your breath. Get ready to lift your hands, even if you don't actually. See if just the thought maybe brings your feet more connected to the ground. They might start to push the ground away. To get ready to maybe lift the hands, spread the fingers, palms down, chest low. Breathe. Awesome work, you guys. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down and your knee, if it's lifted, sending the hips back, lengthening through the front leg, and maybe pressing the foot down. You might feel the top of the ankle, the shin. If you want more, lower your chest towards your knee, your half split. Our next inhale can bring us back into the lunge. You might lift your knee up. You might keep it down. But use an inhale to look forwards a bit, and exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhaling for a half lift. And exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you want one. With an inhale, reaching up, and exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into your downward dog. Push the ground away. A nice big inhale. Exhale to lower your knees. Shift the shoulders forward. Start to bend your elbows. Lower your chest, your chin. Slide onto your belly, a nice low cobra. Take another shoulder roll. Can you bring your elbows towards your sides? Can you squeeze your glutes a little bit? Take another inhale, and then exhale, push into your hands. Scooch the knees out, your child's pose. Maybe lift it up on the fingertips, maybe dropping the forehead down. But enjoy a moment here. Scan your body. Find your breath. And then letting an inhale lift you again back into your tabletop. You can give your hips a sway side to side. You can start to tuck or cross your ankles, actually. Sit down with your legs in front of you, maybe giving your knees a hug or a squeeze. Then our right leg, it can either go out long. Our left foot's going to come on top of the quad though. So if you want to keep your right leg bent, your seated figure four, you can lean back, maybe on the fingertips, maybe flexing your left foot. Stay for another breath. And then we'll be switching sides. If you need to shake out the legs a little before switching, you can. If you're ready to go there, the left leg might stay bent. It might stay straight. Maybe you can flex that right ankle. Feel the love through the hip, the glute, maybe the entire right leg. Just one more breath on this side. And then you can uncross your legs. Maybe you'll hug your knees, give them a nice squeeze again. Or rock side to side. We're going to lay down, though, on our backs. So come on down. You might take a sway of your knees side to side. Scoot your feet a little bit closer towards your hips. Bring your arms to the ground beside you as well, palms facing down. And if you're swaying your knees side to side, you can slow that movement. Take an inhale and start to lift your hips up. Squeeze the glutes, push into the feet, lift your chest, your bridge pose. Maybe walking your fingertips slightly towards your heels. Maybe lifting the chest a little bit more. Pause and breathe. Stay for an inhale. And let the exhale bring your hips down slowly. You can move your arms wherever is comfortable. See if you can connect your low back to the ground, though, and maybe start to sway the knees side to side again. We can bring our feet closer together, and you can let your knees fall out wide. Maybe the soles of your feet can touch. Continue to rest your arms, your hands, wherever is comfortable. Feeling some love through the hips. Then you might be bringing your hands behind your head and lifting your chin towards the collarbone. Bringing length into the back of the neck. And one leg at a time, you can start to send your legs out long and your feet out wide. You have your head lifted, take another inhale. And as you exhale, gently rest your head back down. Bring your arms to your sides or somewhere comfortable. Maybe your palms will turn to face up. Just like that, we've found our way into Shavasana. As always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.